Right, so now the gacha rolls are done. I managed to secure myself one lovely copy of Kashin Koji. And now we're gonna move immediately into taking a look at her kit. This is very exciting. Okay, honestly, her voice is more mature than what she looks, right? Maybe makes sense because she's supposed to be the mommy of one of the mommies in the game. Right, first Ascension incoming. I think the gacha banner only showed the first Ascension, right? Usually they show the second one, so there's actually 2 more that I haven't seen, plus the FA, so let's see the first one. Ooh, what is it gonna look like? Less spidery, more spidery? Interesting. The legs are definitely there, I see them. Did her hair get some, like, braids? No, that's not hair, right? No, those are not hair, those are like ropes. Yeah, it does have a little bit of Okizan vibe, I guess. It's pretty similar to First Ascension, actually. But it looks pretty comfy. But yeah, if you like legs, then, man, the new Assassins, though. With her eyes open and her mouth like that, she looks pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie. She actually speaks kind of robotic. Is she supposed to be a puppet too, then? Oh, she is a puppet. Well, then that makes sense. So, time for the third Ascension. Another change in the appearance. Maybe this will be a bigger change, or maybe not. Maybe they're all similar. Let's see. Honestly, it's still in the same vein, I would say. The colors are all the same, at least. In terms of colors, it's very similar. Also, her hair is making like a spider's web. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. And I think they are guns behind her, right? Because I think those are in her MP as well. That's kind of a cool design, actually. Alright, time to see the FA. I'm guessing she might not be fan-serviced. So far hasn't appeared to be like that, but let's see. Well, okay, you definitely have some legs at least, okay. So there is a bit of fan service with the legs at least. So it's also using the third Ascension for the FA. So let's take a look at the sprites. Yeah, this is pretty extravagant, huh? Oh, it's not just like guns. The top 3 are like melee weapons. You have like pole arms. So she's got like all the weapons. Oh, so I guess she does have some spider limbs already here. She still has like the normal like humanoid limbs, but she has like 4 spider legs as well around her. Second one. Again, first and second are gonna be, yeah, these are a little pretty more like chill. These are chill. These are just pretty basic and nice. I almost want to go with this just because of how crazy it is. So, aesthetic-wise, while she doesn't have the biggest differences between Ascensions and whatnot, especially the colors remain always a constant thing, I very much enjoy the design. The puppet with the spider stuff going on. It's a very interesting combo. So, yeah, honestly, just because of how creative the design is, I'll give it a thumbs up at least. And then we can talk about the gameplay. So at level 90, he has 11.6k attack on base with no foes. And honestly, from what I remember from my Assassin tier list, that's actually on the better side of Assassin attacks, right? It's still, among all SSRs, it's not like an amazing one, especially when Assassin has that 0.9 modifier. But among Assassins, it should be pretty good. At least stat-wise, not bad. Now, the only thing I know about her gameplay is that supposedly she's AoE quick. So let's take a look at her deck then. What is the deck? Oh... Double quick, double arts, huh? Again, you guys know me that this is probably my least favorite of all the decks. But, you know, for bosses at least, it should make your MP a bit more spammable, hopefully. I still don't know whether she is against bosses or farming, by the way. We're about to find out. Yeah, interesting. At least she can still do a full quick chain with the MP, so there's that. So, let's take a look at the passives. I'm gonna open up probably Atlas here, because I doubt the wiki has anything open right now. So passives, what do we got? Presence Concealment A. It's 10% Stargin, okay. Oh yeah, what's her hit counts? The deck is Buster's 3, Arts is 4, Quickie is 5, and Extra is 5. Okay, her hit counts are actually really good. So I assume she will be dishing out a ton of stars, assuming the MP also has many hits on it. Wow, okay. Very good hit counts. Second, we got... is this a unique passive? It is. It's not just like items construction, because it still has the debuff success rate up, but it also increases her quick up as well a little bit. So you get 6% debuff success rate up and 6% quick up. Hey, nice. It's a better version of the base passive, I guess. Then she gets crit damage and debuff resistance, I think. 10% crit damage and 10% debuff res. And then I think the final one is the event one. So that's it for the passives. So there's 3 of them, but pretty tame for modern SSR standards. But, you know, they all should at least fit her pretty well, all things considered. I don't really see a problem with the passives. So, oh wait, what's the append? Oh, actually, ooh, never mind. It's anti-alter ego. Ooh, with an assassin. Unless she's like Kama. Ooh, yikes. Probably forget about that one. So the MP then. Quick, yes indeed. How many hit counts, first of all? 8 hits, and as far as I know, it's AoE. That's pretty good. Let's see, it's a medium chance to... like a bound thingy? Yeah. Is it implied like it's a spider wrap? Like she puts them into a web or something? For 1 turn? Scales, the chance scales with overcharge? So that's before damage. Yeah, it's like the bound stun, yeah. And then... powerful... oh, wait! Her damage mod is against the bounded targets! Wait, she applies it before damage, and then she also does more damage to the targets that do have that? Wow! I don't know what the chance is yet though, but okay. And that also scales with overcharge, by the way. And also a low chance to instant kill, but that's after everything, so that doesn't really matter. It's not gonna fuck up her farming if she can do that. Let's see the numbers. The chance to bound enemies is a 60% on base. That goes up to 100% on 500%. Ooh. I do like that she applies her own damage mod, but it being a 60% on base, that's not even factoring in innate resistances from potential servants. That's actually kind of annoying. It's great being able to do that, but it's not gonna be consistent. Oh yeah, I guess she does have... how much was the passive again? She does get a little bit more bonus. Yeah, it's like 66%. Yeah, true. The passive helps a little bit, but it's still not gonna be consistent. Two out of 3 times you're probably gonna land it on enemies that don't have debuff res, but... anyway, let's see what else do we got. The damage mod is... wow, it's the standard 150 to 200. Okay. And it's a 40% chance to instant kill. I see. Well, we'll see if the skills improve on this, but overall it's a basic MP, but it's great that she applies her own damage mod before damage, even on RNG. And I assume with 8 hits, it's not only going to be probably loopable, but I can also dish out a lot of stars too. So hey, that's cool. So let's move on immediately to the skills. Okay, we have an icon for Invul. Wait a minute, is this supposed to be like some kind of illusion copy? The name seems to imply something like that. It's not illusion specifically, but maybe similar. Oh yeah, it's Invul for all allies for 1 hit, 3 turns, and then charges her own battery and also gets stars. 7 turn cooldown. Numbers, what do we got? 30% battery for self and 20 star bomb on max rank. So it is a worse illusion because it's only for 1 hit. But, you know, the battery and the stars are nice. 7 turn cooldown can feel a bit pretty high sometimes, though. Because remember, these are all immediate effects. Even if the Invul isn't used, it's still only up for at most 3 turns. There's nothing in this skill that is like for 3 turns, for instance. You get the stars immediately, you get the gauge immediately. So then, most of the time, this is not really going to do anything. So, I wish there was some effect that was like at least for 3 turns. But oh well, it's not a trash skill by any means. We got Quick Up, love to see it. For a DPS servant that is quick based. Self Quick Up 3 turns, Attack Up 3 turns, and then when attacking with quick cards, charge your MP for 3 turns. Oh, that effect lasts for 3 turns, that is. I assume you get flat battery on every quick attack, which also... oh, never mind, it's only quick normal attack, so the MP doesn't do it, okay. It's only on her 2... so it's only the 2 quick cards in her normal deck. Anyway, it's on a 6 turn cooldown. Numbers... we got 30% quick, 20% attack, and then you get 10% battery for when attacking with those 2 normal quick cards on max rank. I feel like they could have made it MP as well, honestly. I feel like they could have included the MP. I assume maybe she can farm anyway still, but I think they could have included the MP. It's only 10%, right? It would make her better for bosses as well. But yeah, whatever, I guess. Certainly helps with her damage, that's for sure. And then we have a stun icon. Oh, it's literally called, I think it's Mystic Eyes B. There's no like, it's just called Mystic Eyes B or whatever. Okay, it doesn't seem to be a basic skill though. Single enemy, chance to bound stun them for 1 turn. Okay, so you can get it from this too for the MP. It's the same bound stun that helps with your MP damage. Okay. And then self-star absorb for 1 turn and then crit damage for 1 turn. Man, damn, dude, this is on... so wait, this is on a 7 turn cooldown as well, and it's again 1 turn effects. So only the second skill has like meaningful uptime. Oh, so first and third skills really have a lot of downtime to them. Maybe she's not the best value in bosses then? Yeah, it's a single target bound as well. It's not an AoE, which would help even more. Alright, numbers-wise, what do we got? On max rank, it is a 100% base chance to bounce stun at least, so that's cool. 500% absorb for 1 turn, and then 100% crit damage for 1 turn. Like, it's good numbers, but the problem is the cooldown and the uptime. A lot of downtime, man. Not a huge fan of the skills in that sense. But I like that she has utility, she has damage, she has survivability. Like, she has good tools, it's just that how often are those tools available, right? Oh, Jord is actually adding the numbers right now. He just added a new row. Okay, so I can actually open this meanwhile, so you guys can see this as well. So with double Scotty 2k4 and super scope, it's doable. So to be able, if you don't want to use super scope, you probably have to triple support. That's already not the best sign, honestly. So in that sense, I guess she is similar to her competition as well in the quick assassins, but like, let's be real, even her competition is not the best when it comes to farming. Yeah, those are not very generous numbers, so she loops worse than Huyan does as well. So I think, as sad as it sounds like, she might just be a worse Huyan in every way, not just in farming, but maybe in bosses as well. Now, granted, I do really like the fact that she can apply her own damage mod, and I assume these calcs are also done without the damage mod active, right? Surely. Because it being a 66% on base, it's just not going to be super consistent on farming. It's an awkward thing for sure. Like, it's amazing to be able to apply your own special damage with the MP itself. Like, it's the best case scenario, right? But in her case, it's an awkward case because you're not always going to land it. You're just not always going to land it. And sometimes when there's 3 enemies, let's say on average you landed on 2 out of the 3 enemies, right? And let's say it's like wave 2. We have 2 mobs at 100k HP and the third one is like 160k. And then let's say you land the stuns on the lower HP ones and not the big one. So it's probably not going to feel too great when that happens, right? And because of 90 plus and 90 plus plus, including servants in the last wave as well, who may or may not have some innate resistance as well. I think riders tend to do have some, and some even more. Like, for instance, Kets has 50%. You're not really going to be landing stuns all that consistently at all. So it is what it is. If anything, I'm happy we're getting a bit more, we're chilling a little bit, right? Not every SSR has to be broken. Obviously now there's going to be comments saying like, oh, she's like this because they made her permanent. And yeah, in comparison to the last 2 SSR assassins in Tez and Huyan, Tez is already a monster, and Huyan just looks to be kind of the more comparable one, and she does look a little bit better, at least on first glance, on both farming and bosses, so... But hey, you know what? And at least now we have more spooks. Thank God for that. So, yeah, I'm hoping she's gonna be at least fun on bosses with the stuns going on all the time. Because honestly, the one thing she has is a potential for a lot of lockout, right? Because it's not just a damage mod that she applies, right? It's not like a curse that just increases her damage. It's a flat out a stun. Like a freaking stun. So honestly, depending on your RNG, she could probably be really good on bosses, honestly. Yeah, you can possibly keep a boss or bosses, because she's AoE, locked down a lot of the turns. So that's actually kind of cool. The potential is there. If you guys enjoyed this first impression video, do me a solid and press the thumbs up button. I think she's a cool servant, both in design and gameplay, even if the gameplay might not be consistent. I think she looks nice. And do subscribe not to miss out on future videos as well, including buffs, new servant, everything happening. And good luck if you're summoning for her, and otherwise, I hope to see you in the next video. And peace out.